the name is actually a mark. A shows his assistant such a mark. The assistant brings the tool that has that mark on it. In this way, and in more or less similar ways, and rather like attaching a name tag to a film.
Would you like to order an aperitif?
No, thank you. Yes, I will gargle the gargle.
Certainly.
Oh, and 2 glasses of tap water.
It depends on the girl. Like, somewhat really hard to deal with.
Michelin table 9.
No, you can fucking sit there and fuck no. You're disgusted. So, you can be Republican,
Entonces, have it on the way. One day, one other thing. It means it's one place of thought on the floor. They're here. We do what we do. We do what?
No, and you're...
We do what we do. What? And we do it together.
Where is it? So I'm in this car park at Stockton Specula. I just realised, because of COVID and stuff, I might not be able to kind of sit there and do things. So I'm going to leave the camera in the car, and yeah. So what I'm doing here, I got to go with my phone. I just bought a bunch of shit from a different location, and I could have just done that here, but I didn't. I got pears, almonds, spinach, trying to get back on the greens. Baby spinach. They didn't have any loose ones there. I normally don't buy the packaged ones, but with my phone I'm going to get another Reddit account. So I got a little notepad to write the info down. So yeah, so I'm not going to take the camera because I just don't want it, because I got to sit here and just do a couple things, then see what happens. Okay. Now I'm back home, and so got some spinach, my fuel, a couple of pears which I washed and stuff. Guys, always try to wash your... Okay, let's have a look. Let's go out and have a look. Check the car for something. Oh, they're silent. Oh, yo. Oh, fuck no. Anyway, yeah. Oh God. Back inside. Fine. Fuck no. No. No, just past 10 minutes. Still filming? Oh, sweet. Oh, hang on. No. So, really wasn't planning on filming anything today. COVID's still happening. I'm getting the welfare payments, I hope, once a week, just a couple $100, and I'm getting other things as well, but working on my watch time. I found information to, so I wasn't going to film anything today, because I've got excessively a lot of I've got excessive, at the moment, that is, excessively of a lot of film. Stock footage, stock films on file, on tap, I guess. Today was supposed to be a filming day, but besides this, I haven't filmed anything. So, second reason why I wasn't planning to film anything, because I got a bunch of, like I just said, stock videos on file, but you know, so I spent the day trying to write. I didn't get much done of it, so hence why I stopped and started filming this. You know, which is okay, so at least I'm filming. It's Monday the 16th of August, 9:12 p.m. So it's night time at the moment, so my weight loss journey is going pretty good, slowly getting better. Actually, I should open the window a bit. So, not much, but it's open. Yeah, not much has happened since I last picked up the camera, so it's going to be me and my thoughts. Working on the watch time on my YouTube, so which is not still going to the 4,000 mark, but probably about 10:30 tonight. Gonna go for my nightly walk. No updates on that incident that happened the other night, but I was talking about 3 dudes, but oh, hang on. Gotta check Insta. Nope. Okay, getting on. And also, yeah, it's another reason I wasn't filming today. That I found another Reddit account that I haven't used, which hasn't been suspended yet, so I did a little bit tonight. But, you know, which I might do a little bit soon, you know, post a video around subreddits, you know. So, because I wasn't actually planning to film, so, don't know much today. I still got the black beanie on, I guess, but, no updates on the girl. She ended up calling me last night, which is good. So I'm gonna send her a message during the week too. I'm not going to talk. We didn't talk about dating or anything like that, or but it's more of a catch-up thing, whatever. But what? Yeah, so I'm going to send her a message and trying to organise to meet her this weekend. So I look horrible. I don't have any makeup on tonight, to be honest. So I just realised. So but I've still got my phone. I'm doing a little bit of a cheat. So oh, that's Josh. Probably if you've seen any of my channels around, it's that. Interesting. Fuck's up. That's mainly about. Just trying to get the watch time up. So 4,000 hours, but which I still haven't done yet. Helping out. So I don't know what's happened with that freaking pile of shit there. Disclaimer, voice vlogger. So just talking. Talking. Maybe I can talk about the emotional state that I've talked, kind of mentioned in previous vlogs. Probably don't feel too comfortable talking about it openly, mainly out of respect for the other person, but don't want to make things worse for myself as well. Which is better, you know. It's taken me a long time to heal, I guess. Feel better. There's still loose areas of the way I've been looking after myself better. Which is still there, but more of a day-to-day thing. The last maybe few weeks, about 10 weeks, I guess. I haven't been keeping track, but 2 or 3 months. More of a day-to-day thing that I felt better. Of what's been happening. I guess before I move forward, I might talk about that girl. So I've got a message her during the week, maybe tomorrow evening or Wednesday at some point, just to go, hey, look, let's catch up for coffee or something. Then do the deed. But you know, once that happens, I'll probably talk about it a bit more. Obviously, I'm still expecting the word no, but yeah, it's gonna be there. I'll do it anyways. First time I've asked a girl out in so long, which has probably got me thinking about what had happened last time, which was a shitty experience as well. I should really write stuff down before I really talk about this stuff, but off the top, raw, ready. So I have been trying to look after myself a lot better. It's just kind of working out for me. More on the day-to-day spectrum, it's feeling alright, normal. This like what had happened had like weird. What got me really conscious of this stuff, set myself up, is the way that I've looked on camera, vlogging. I know this sounds petty and vain, but I look so much older. Like, this is really hard to convey on camera. I guess little things like I lost my looks, if that makes sense, like my boyish looks. I've never been the most attractive dude. I'm egotistical or anything like that, but I looked older. I've gained weight as well. My double chin, may as well do it. So nervous. It's been a while since I had a double chin or anything. Certain camera angles, it really shows my age and shit. And I'm gonna admit that. So that's what got me really thinking about stuff. Water. Best thing you can have. So yeah, I guess it's good. One reason I'm trying to do this stuff on camera is to hopefully encourage other people to do the same things. I don't try not to do it over pretentious shit. I'm really I'm not resentful, but I just don't like over pretentious shit. I guess I'm really lucky that I grew up. I didn't even have a mobile phone until I was almost 18. So just to show my actual age. I've always had internet since about when I was maybe 12. I can remember having MSN Messenger when I was 12, but anyone born in the early 2000s, I know what can remember the 90s as well. I'm assuming had some sort of experience with dial-up internet. But that's what I had growing up, and internet was just different. But you know, so I guess one thing why that I'm filming this is to help other things, and I've really got to sit down and write this stuff out, which I probably should do instead of actually filming it, then film it. Is to encourage other people to, I guess, be authentic, if that makes sense. I'm encouraging men, boys, males, whatever you want to call them, to actually grow up. I've probably talked about this 1,000 times, or at least mentioned it, is I'm bisexual, and that's something I don't openly talk about a lot. I don't want that shit. I'm not virtually single with that fucking snowflake bullshit. Okay? Fuck that shit, okay? I don't want attention for it. It's none of that shit. But the way that my life was worked out, and instrumentally because of that, I guess I've had a lot more female friendships as well. I probably generally have, outside my gay friends, I've currently got maybe a couple of dudes, straight dudes and stuff that I actually get along with. Who aren't gay. I got a few gay guys that I'm friends with, and we all get along, and really gay. Other than that, it's mainly been women, and so I'm encouraging a lot of guys, because I see damage on both sides, if that makes sense. And I think the word toxic is becoming out there, being used around a lot. And even though I don't have a lot of guy friends, guys have kind of turned to me about women, and trust me, I hear both sides of the fence. So I guess that's one reason I can kind of encourage people to speak up about in a very appropriate way as well. If you are going to intend it to put it out publicly, be mindful of that stuff, but do talk about my own experiences. I guess some character flaws that I have dating wise is I'll admit I've been clingy, anxious and stuff of that nature. I guess fixated, obsessed as well, just to throw it out there. So I'm slowly talking about putting things out publicly myself. 18 minutes. Painting. So, which has happened before. I've talked about being a loner as well, so it's and I guess that is what I don't really expand a lot outside a large crowd, and I forget to change it up, have that interchangeable friends and stuff of that nature. How it comes out dating wise, sometimes I just slowly slip away from having any sort of life outside the relationship, and I'm guilty of that as well. So little hints and stuff like that. If you got a healthy adult mindset about relationships or have grown up that ways, little things that I just mentioned, you can probably put together of the kind of things I've said. So so yeah, just throwing it out there, talking about it slowly. So the girl. I'm mainly angry, not necessarily that my last experience was toxic and bad, but the fact that how long it took me to heal has been a large portion of what happened. Not tragic, I don't want any pity to it, trust me, there's a lot more worse cases than what I've experienced, and even though the 2 years I really wasn't looking after myself properly, I still had some sort of normality, a good life. It's borderline and even not worth talking about at all. So, still able to function properly most of the time. The first few months of 2019, I was really crippled emotionally. I'm talking about, I'd get to like maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I would just have to go to bed and lay down. So, just to put things in perspective as well. But this girl that I've kind of started thinking about talking to, I don't know if I can remember talking about it, but me and her were doing this group thing, and we're just sitting next to each other and stuff like that. Somebody made a passing comment about us, and she just turned and looked at me and smiled, and I just went, my heart almost melted. But what we were doing as a group was a bit formal, so I didn't want to kind of give into that. So, but I noticed her. So that was just probably the moment to. I might talk about it openly, but the only reason I'm a bit hesitant to go into details about this girl, just in case if you actually know, but in that case, I'll probably give. If it's a definite no, I'll hopefully do my best to remember to write things about it. But it's what's happening in life at the moment for me, or at least what's in my mind. There's been talks from the state government. I am Australian. If you haven't told, if I don't have a tell yet, I live in Sydney, Australia. I'm assuming most people, it's a global city. The state's New South Wales. So the state government's talking about extending the lockdowns, which is both good and bad, to be honest. So yeah. So that's what's been happening in COVID. So let me get that. Make bucket cake. Let's put on the TV. fucking 7-1. I think the boys have been saying that they've been having issues with the TV. What happened?
24C.
No.
Let's get the news on. TBS. What's
The people protested against police brutality in New York.
Is this about George Floyd?
3 weeks after Garner's death,
Oh, no.
18-year-old Michael Brown was shot
Oh.
dead by a police officer in Ferguson, Missouri.
He was left on the ground for 4.5 hours, like he was an animal. In fact, not even an animal. They would have cleaned up a dog quicker. And that was not only an assault on the spirit and on the person of Mike Brown, but on the entire community who saw this body, somebody that they knew and loved.
Oh, yeah, I can show that.
Violent riots and looting followed over the next few nights in Ferguson.
Man,
The small town.
fuck man, props to them, man. SBS World, Viceland. Ugh. Not working. 24 hours in an emergency. I'd rather not.
We're constantly bombarded with this image of pathetic.
Nope. Have you seen that? Oh, the cartoon. Kids? I ain't watching kids on TV.
Why? Because this one's still here.
I'm not watching kids on... Oh! What the fuck? What am I watching?
3 shots from close range. The Afghan is dead, and Soldier C walks off. The whole thing, from landing to killing, takes less than 3 minutes.
What the fuck? I can't breathe. 2020.
It is our people who have longed for that moment when we can all be free. When we don't
Hey,
have to
man.
be framed by race and history. And our people who ask all of you
This guy's a
to walk the last part of that
good
journey
good
with
man.
us.
Check him out, man. Oh, yuck.
Ministers,
Canberra.
cabinet ministers in particular, have got to really be very conscious of the fact that when you're out in public, you have to make sure that you're not doing anything that could expose you to compromise.
The behaviour wasn't okay, and the culture's not okay, and there should be something done about it.
I don't know who you are, bitch, man.
There's a strong but unofficial tradition in federal politics of what happens in Canberra stays in Canberra.
That'll be right.
Tonight on Four Corners, we go inside
No, it's 4 corners, okay?
an investigation that questions the conduct of some of the most senior politicians in the nation.
Sonic, man. House Aiden. Salute. My...
That allegation that she had been raped
Burst into
many years
Canberra.
before by Christian Porter.
Oh, God, really?
There were many of us who were happy
What's done on the dark comes to the light.
to carry that burden
Satan sells.
that we could, and ultimately, of course, we could.
That's my motto. Satan doesn't sell sex, he sells secrets. So,
We did what we could. Like you
to say categorically that what has been put in various forms and allegations simply did not happen.
Oh, dude. Attorney General, high stakes lawyer. Masonic, the layout and shit, so.
Why is Four Corners important? I live in America where we've just seen the catastrophic consequences.
Oh, you shut up, you blonde bitch, man. Trust me, any blonde haired, blue haired girl is fucking in Australian government is not trusted, trust me. Sadie doesn't sell sex, he sells his secrets. Remember that. Never.
That there is a thirst out there for trustworthy, reliable, honest, accurate information and investigation.
It's 9:30, so.
It can still have an incredible impact. I know over the years the program has won many awards, it's triggered lots of inquiries and royal commissions. But for me, I think what's been important is that it has told a straight.
Oh, we could change the channel. Oh, Four Corners, Spray TV. I've never heard of Spray TV. TVSN, not working. Channel 10. No, I've not. South Park. Ooh la la. Is this gonna work? Oh, okay, I've got the audio, but no visual. Peach. Yeah, Seinfeld. I'm so restless at the moment. Celebrity Lou. Oh, Los Angeles. I don't know what I'm watching. The fuck? Another cop show. SBS. Nah, I'm not watching hospital shit. Four Corners again. Where's the 24-hour news thing? Since I was watching, talking about COVID. Arabic. Radio and TV. Korean. Country. Kids list. Jazz, double J. Chill. Radio. Triple J. Classic. Not in the mood. Evenings with Sarah McDonald. It's the radio and TV. What the fuck? You know what? I'll go with the Aboriginals, man. Oh, Western Australia. Come on, mate. Before the internet, the TV was my entertainment, so. Hey, there's a bucket there. What the fuck? A bucket. So.
Colin Kaepernick also no longer wanted to just stand by and watch.
Oh, it's his dog guy. Okay, still there.
He made a decision that changed his life.
There was no announcement, he decided that he would not stand for the national anthem.
Jono.
And he decided he would sit on
Journo in Australia means journalist.
Gatorade judge, so he's almost bitten. And then finally some TV guy noticed it and went to him and asked him. And he went from being the jerky guy to being a guy who was very open and intelligent, and he explained it.
I mean, ultimately, it's to bring awareness and make people, realize what's really going on in this country. There are a lot of things that are going on that are unjust. People want to be.
I've never seen this interview before.
And that's something that needs to change. That's something that, this country stands for freedom, liberty, justice for all. And it's not happening for all right now.
The wildfire.
All the major news channels reported on Kaepernick's protest.
My penny's not on.
When I first saw that, I was offended because of what the anthem and the flag means to me. I've seen real oppression. I've been to the dark for been to Afghanistan. This is not, I'm not oppressed here. What are you talking about?
Nate Boyer joined the U.S. Army Special Forces in 2004. As a member of the Green Berets, he served in Iraq and Afghanistan.
I was like, he doesn't understand. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. It felt like a punch in the gut, you know what I mean? It's hurt my feelings more than anything. It didn't make me angry, it just made me hurt.
In an open letter to Kaepernick, Boyer explained why the protest hurt him and many other veterans. Shortly thereafter, he got a call. Colin Kaepernick asked me.
He sat in the lobby of the team hotel on game day. And we talked for like 2 hours.
Oh, good for him.
What I gathered from him is that he was just a sensitive guy. He was just looking for a way to better communicate his message, I think. He didn't want to hurt people anymore. I asked him if there's any way he would stand, and he did not want to do that. And I said, well, I think your only other option is kneeling, And kneeling, at least to me, has never been seen as a sign of disrespect in almost any country. So we thought that was very powerful, even better than sitting. He agreed to do it.
That evening, Kaepernick got down on one knee when the anthem began. Right by his side, his teammate, Eric Reed, and military veteran, Nate Boyer.
I stood next to Colin, and I stood next to him with my hand on my heart, facing the flag, in a way that I felt comfortable with, But I thought it was an important moment, at least in that time frame, to show that, we just agree, but we're willing to be shoulder to shoulder, and still respect one another.
Good morning, and Colin Kaepernick once again enraging fans by disrespecting the red, white, and blue, despite being surrounded by dozens of military men and women. This is disgraceful. My two grandfathers fought World War II. If they were alive, they're probably rolling over in their graves.
And for that one, I would suggest Mr. Kaepernick needs to apologize. He's a naive young man with his first big crush on the romance of radicalism. He's discovered it.
I've never been a protester, I've mentioned that, but
Some people in America took that as a negative, as a disrespect.
dialogue is the best thing.
Is this. The cause is just.
I'm so bored, I don't know what I'm doing.
We need people to stand up and talk about it, but not on game day. Because people go to those stadiums and entertain. And the other stuff belongs outside the arena.
Joe Fernandez, the bar owner in Sherlock, is angered by Kaepernick's critics.
I just got to think they're hypocrites. Take, for example, in this bar, the people who are Yankees say, well, that son of a bitch, you ought to be standing up in the national anthem. If you're an American and a patriot, you stand up when that anthem plays. It's the way you do it. Then the anthem would start up, he'd take his meeting, and everybody was complaining about it. They were sitting on their asses, drinking a beer, and didn't stand up. So how does that work?
Hey man, bartenders know what they're talking about. I might be a recovering alcoholic, but trust me, bartenders are the most smartest people I've ever met.
The whole idea of protest is to create attention. And you don't create attention by protesting in your backyard.
Yeah man, yeah.
He stood his ground.
And he changed his hairdo to, Yeah. There's his comrades.
More and more players from various teams joined his protest.
I'm sure he had no idea it was going to have this kind of impact, and I'm not sure why it did, but it just really hit home with a lot of people. So there were high school teams, there were college teams, there were college bands.
Trust me, man. The elite is a very small population.
Kaepernick kneeled on the cover of Time magazine.
Yeah, good for you, brother. Spike Lee's a sellout, trust me, man.
And found himself mocked on South Park.
South Park.
At that time, we were already in the midst of this election cycle, right?
Hey man, trust me, anyone in Hollywood that successful is a fucking sellout, man. Trust me, they sucked a lot of cock together. Meryl Streep, you deserve to be holy water thrown on you, bitch. Same with this bitch, man. Hillary Clinton. Scam fucking shit, man. They all suck the devil's dick. Same with this bloke. Look, good for him not wanting to be part of the trade, but the devil was going to catch up to you. That's my... not the average people, but that's why I'm going full blown English. Trying to get my shit out there. What time is it? I'm going to have a fag. There's a little bit of washing up to do. Not a lot, but... So, and after I smack my fag, I want to go for the walk. I can't focus on the writing, so it's, now turn this stuff off. This channel here in Australia, it's for black people, man. Shout out to my mate Andre Daniels, still propping. There's a YouTube channel called Real Black. I just recently discovered it. I doubt that I'd remember it. Real Black. And I'm talking about real as in R-E-E-L black. One word. Real Black. That's a great, predominantly African American YouTube channel. It has, man, trust me, academics there is the fucking shit. I'm not even joking. It's. I'm talking about genuine academics on it. It's a very good interview. It's also if you're actually into film as well. They found some very good gems about African American movies from the 1940s, 30s, 50s, and I'm talking about untouched gems of African American movies. So academics they've got on that channel genuine, decent, not obscure docos, but unknown docos as well. And that's a genuine YouTube channel that I'm actually might even explore today when I get home. And Black, so that's called Real Black. Real as in R-E-E-L Black, one word, Real Black. So if you're watching this, check that YouTube channel out. Some of the academics they have on that channel, man, props. Anyway, it's 10 to 10. That's what time it is. So, keep you up to date. So I got 10 more minutes of this movie. Let's see what happens again.
Completely Americanized. Really? Okay, how are you, Mike? I'm fine, how are you? I'm very good, thank you. I've been following this show for quite some time, only recently, and I came across the
Why you lie? You said it was gonna be right or done. Oh, I need a secretary. No Illuminati. No Masonic devil worshipping shit. Brush my teeth. Okay. Teddy Larrikins. Alarms. This is what happens when you get old, boys and girls. You gotta set a lot of alarms. And okay. Oh, YouTube. May as well. Counts. Oh, fucking tired. Alright. I thought I said log out. Log out. Okay, where is it? Alright, darling.
Let's begin with gaming, and specifically Let's Plays. So what is a Let's Play?
I'm absolutely procrastinating, so I'm gonna go up and grab a coffee, help snap off. See what happens, but I'm fucking tired. I did not sleep last night, and I'm like getting utterly no work done, so it's really tired. And I have not shaven or anything, and I look horrible on camera, and so anyway, I'm gonna grab a coffee, okay?
And reaction to the said game. A rather simple 2016 to the present day. The dramatic.
Try doing a complete job search with tons of jobs the others don't have. Complete your job search with Indeed.
He is crumpled. And now there's only one thing left, perhaps the Pearl River Plate.
Where you going, bro? I'm like, you for the car. Yeah, but I just leave that bad. What the fuck are you giggling about? Don't give me something. We don't talk about nothing. Just look at the screen. Make believe you're looking at the margin. Time. It was hysterical. And I remember just crying, laughing as a family at that special. And I was hooked. I remember driving to winter break wrestling practice with with Captain Nick, I'm not going to say his last name, in a purple Ford Ranger. I was probably either a freshman or sophomore in high school, and I believe the name of the album was Humble as Swallowed. It was Game Cook's first CD, where he talks about the parking garage floor being loud, and he would punch you in the face. I just couldn't get enough of it. I thought it was just it's weird. It's really funny that I got into to working with Joey, and I'll talk about that too, but it's weird that I got into working with stand-up and doing stand-up very, I don't consider myself a stand-up. I think I do stand-up occasionally, but I'm not a professional, nor do I think I'll ever be a professional speaker. But I loved it.
I get to do this, you know, I wake up and I go, oh, thank God.
I was talking about this last night with my mom, because my mom is great. She comes for almost every show she can, and I beg her not to. Mom, I'll pay you not to come to this show. And she goes to open mics, she goes to, last night we were at a brewery. Shout out to Agostino Zoida for having me, Johnny Lopez for doing his guest set.
Why does someone not do a certain crime? Is it because of they're afraid they're going to get in trouble, or is it because they're afraid of the consequences, or are they afraid of getting caught, or are they afraid of
Born and raised in Los Angeles, graffiti artist David Cho is a self-proclaimed hustler, fighter, and art school dropout.
I've had the door shut in my face so many times. Rejection, and I don't really care to get my art critiqued, and I don't really care to think about it. No one goes to museums anyways, so you know, it's this whole attitude, and you just steal a can of paint, go out and paint all this stuff on the freeway, and, you know, 1,000 people will see it before 8 o'clock on the 101 freeway than the 10 or 100 people that would have ever seen it over the course of a month in the art gallery. Asking for no permission, doing it yourself, and that's just, you know, one criminal aspect of how I've built my art career, and it's gotten me to where I have now.
Now living in San Jose, David's natural talent and irreverent do-it-yourself attitude have taken him to the brink of art stardom. In the last 3 years, he's self-published multiple award-winning graphic novels, produced illustrations for high-profile magazines, and mounted dozens of gallery shows of his paintings.
David Cho is really, really great. He's very much a part of the street scene.
And it's also representative of a rather new phenomenon, seems that way to me.
Because it was weird. Because then you were like,
so anyway, fucking hell. I'm in Manly, outside Harris Farm. You can see the fucking sign there. Car park, which is, I almost had a car accident, but so fucking just went through the fucking wrong entrance. Not the wrong. I entered the exit. So there's so many people around. I don't know what lockdown's happening, but we're a bit early, so may as well do a diary. At least 13 minutes. Hang on, I should double check. Oh, hang on, 5. Yeah, 5 o'clock, so so it's about 10 to 5 at the moment, PM, of course. So as a timestamp, it's Thursday the 19th of August at 4:48 PM, so the person next to me didn't fucking park their car properly, if you noticed. So if you're a skilled driver, you'll know. The person also left their dog in, so who knows. So since I left it, actually no, they might, I doubt it, but the owner might be an alpha male and be able to beat the living shit out of me, but so anyway, it'll be nice to see Sarah again tonight, but so I think she needs, she told me, but I can't remember. I think she needs to be driven around doing something. So things away. My car has like a collection of fucking who knows what. So hopefully I've started to lose weight a bit. Fuck. So today's just been, I got into a massive argument with my mother today, which is no good. I really do feel like my reaction was so disgustingly poor. She was actually scared, so other than that, I woke up really, because of the argument, I woke up really early today. Kind of really fucked up my day. It was just one of those days. I was both physically tired and just disgusted at my behaviour. I do feel remorseful, so it's good now, but my behaviour's just not, it was unacceptable. But so as a result, I really didn't get much done. I wrote a few lines tonight. Fucking yarn is back. Fuck, she looks crazy too. Hand at the car. She parked horribly poor. I don't know if you can see her, but well, I was right. She wasn't an alpha male who can beat. I was blowing smoke in her car. She left her dog. So I was blowing smoke in a fucking car. See, that's the thing. I'm not a fucking man. In a minute. I'm keeping the camera rolling, so I should fucking parked really bad. Bad parkers equal bad drivers. Fuck, man, just cut myself shaving the other day too, so wide up too, anxious as fuck. Still in the car. She's not moving. She's feeding a dog. She's turned her car on. And she's about to back out. Fuck's. Technically about 8 more minutes till Sarah arrives, but okay, she's not gonna hit. I don't think she's gonna hit the car. Elderly, but sound. So. I got a better view from my fucking car. So. Let's keep an eye out. So. No updates about the girl. Oh, actually, no, there's a little. She said she's supposed to be starting this weekend. I asked her up. Fucking. So that's the view of the car park. Now what's she say? She's got a something for education study for this school this weekend. I did say she didn't kind of. I did say I might have to charm her for just a coffee this weekend. Just indicating like I still got to ask you something, and it's better to ask you in person. I kind of said, look, I'll try again later in the week type message. So she hasn't actually returned, saying, look, yeah, for sure, look, hey, now I got to do an assignment. That's what she's doing for this weekend. So it's Thursday, so I might hit her up. We were talking on Tuesday evening, so I'm gonna just send her a message tomorrow afternoon, just going, hey, it doesn't have to be long, it could be whenever, it's just I can drive up to you type thing, and I'll ask you out, and of course I'm still expecting it to say no. But yeah, give it a go. It's been probably it's gonna be at least 5 years, no, 6 years, sorry, since I actually asked somebody out in person, which didn't go well. But the other few relationships I kind of fell into them, sort of thing, but just keep an eye out for Sarah. She'll be here about 4 or 5 minutes, but yeah, so I am expecting her to say no. I'll probably, depending how well it gets handled and stuff like that as well, the rejection, too, because I don't want to. Like, she kind of knows how to do videos and vlogs and stuff like that, but so you know, of course, if she says yes and stuff like that, I'll probably be able to talk a bit more detail about it. But if it's an adult no and stuff like that, of course it'll be not as much detail, but a little bit. But if you don't handle it well, it's probably a different story. So, fuck, man, I didn't expect, I'm hungry too, so, so that's what's happening. I still don't see Sarah around anywhere. Let's keep an eye out. I see her. No. Fuck, I forget how busy Manly is too. Fuck, I really forget how busy Manly can be. I know you can't see the road from here. I don't know how well the audio is picking up the freaking noise, but oh, fucking hell. Hungry. I don't know if it's the weight loss or the exercising, but generally about 5 o'clock in the afternoon is when I actually feel hungry too. But which I've been actually handling pretty well, so I've really got to do something on my nose hairs as well. But don't see Sarah anywhere. Oh, but just make sure my phone's not on silent. No. Last time I was meeting, oh no, one of the last times I was meeting Sarah, she was trying to call me and my phone was on silent. God, I've just had the most fucking god awful day, you know? Alright boys, just take note. When you're going to ask a girl out, prepare to hear the word no. And it's about 5 o'clock and I'm sorry, such a lately. So I left the lights on. Her daycare's just down there. Anyway, house farm. Oh, look, bird. Sorry. Fuck am I doing? Come on, Sarah. Where are you? Boarded up. What I changed? Just go. Oh, it's fucking black. I can't see anything. Oh. Oh. I can't see anything. Illuminati. It's all the Illuminati. Ah, sweet.
Okay. And you hear people that are very successful do a lot of therapy, they know themselves. I haven't done therapy, but I've spent enough time analyzing stuff, because I'm a thinker, and I'm like, okay, why does Lee, how come Lee hasn't shaved the back of his head? I just noticed that, I'm like, you haven't hit the back of the head, why? You know?
The presidential palace. Taliban fighters have taken down the flag of Afghanistan inside the presidential palace. That flag has been rolled up.
Day for the West, particularly when the fall of Saigon happened on the date of April 29, 1975. This is the image of embassy staff, the people who helped those embassy staff trying to get onto the American helicopters to get out of Saigon before it fell. As you know, Afghanistan is...
This is a moment that you expect the president to mark and to address, and to explain, frankly, his decision and the rationale for why he decided to do this.
Antonio Montana. Are you? What's your president?
Right, games to him, or he might add to the description. This.
People love when I do those little crazy things, cringy things. I try to get so much time and have as much as I can. And so I believe that since none of my family were actually gamers, I believe that I was special automatically from that point on. And on top of that, in the board, what happened, you can search that if you want. But video games to me help me to go into other realms of dimensions of time and space. I also created some games. believe it or not, I'm the one who created Life Force and Metroid. I'm actually the one. When I was younger, I remember I wrote like a 4-page story, okay, on how to create a story for a game. And I sent it to Japan, and my mom paid for it. Now, my mom probably don't remember that I told her these 2 things I wanted to be mailed to Japan. And I told them, I want you to make it whatever you can. I thought all the games came from Japan at that time when I was younger. Because I could see on there it says from Japan, from Japan, from Japan. I'm like, oh, okay, it ain't from the USA. So that means Japanese are a bit more far on the fantasy side than America. Isn't that crazy? But I was an avid person who did watch Thundercats and Transformers and G.I. Joe in America, yes indeed. Even GoBots, I remember them. But then what I learned as I was playing the games, there was a little tiny story in each of every story. Ninja Gaiden, I played it. Kid Icarus, Battle of Olympus, Guardian Legends, Atari 2600, Bunk's Adventure, TurboGrafx 16, a whole list. More than most of you guys will never comprehend. But of course, I learned that I could be able to do things that other people could not do. I could be able to think a certain way because other people could not think. I thought outside the box. You know, video games actually open your third eye, as a matter of fact, it does, because you'll be seeing some horrendous type of creatures and monsters that you can possibly have. But none of my brothers or sisters played with me. Only I played. But what I learned is that by aiming that thing,
to hear some family business.
I mean, yeah, it's a pandemic. It's the life we live. It's real, right?
As movies go, it's not Shakespeare, but the butterfly effect is a #1. He's now one of our late.
I apologize. 3 orders of white rice.
I think that's about it.
And then?
No.
You're an asshole!
That was like a brain fart idea. It's like that shouldn't like be able to happen. You should be able to come up with an idea that's stupid and simple.
But that was your idea.
And then actually make it into a TV show that people like. Make it punked in a big way, right?
Here, pop star Justin Timberlake is completely punked by an elaborate sting.
Now the dogs are put in a government pound and they'll be taken care of.
You took on dogs? Fake tax agents repossess Justin's belongings.
Tell one of the agents to get the guitar.
Try not to break anything. There's no value if it's broken when we try to auction it.
And it's all captured by hidden cameras with Ashton directing the action.
Keep going.
Don't step on my belongings, please.
It'll fit now.
Well, that also shows perhaps you have a cruel streak.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have any friends left?
No. But that's okay. I've become comfortable with that now.
You're an asshole!
So you don't even know what you're doing to pay off your taxes, huh? Maybe you should try TV.
Has Justin Timberlake forgiven you yet?
No. No, he's not there yet. I forgave him, though. Forgave him.
And then there's Demi Moore. Their love affair has made them one of Hollywood's most watched, photographed and pursued couples. She's the older woman, a divorced mother of 3. He's the much younger man. Why do you think there is such a huge fascination with your relationship?
I think the nature of entertainers has changed. It's not about what you're doing on TV or in your film. It's become like people's personal lives have become entertainment. Magazines that focus on that. And that's become a show in itself. Like my real life has become a show in itself.
In the Ashton and Demi show, the focus is on just one thing, the 15-year age gap between them. She's 41, he's 26. It's a tension he doesn't like. The question he answers with a curious comparison. As far as analogies go, this one's a doozy. Do you think the commentary on the age difference between you and Jimmy is justified in any way?
But why are people talking about Janet Jackson's boob? Why is that? Who cares? It's a boob. It's a kid. It's a boob. I have one. I mean, censor that. What is it? Like, you think children? I mean,
I know who these people remind me of now.
And the first thing they do is go right for the tit. So we've all seen it. We've all been there. So let's turn it into a spectacle.
And is that how you feel? That you're part of a spectacle? You think,
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I think they turn my life into a spectacle.
and is that because
But why not focus? What I don't understand is like, why not focus on the real purpose and not focus on like, ooh.
Oh,
he was a small town, middle American boy.
no way.
Grew up with noble intentions.
Are you serious?
A biochemical engineer to find a cure for his brother's heart disease.
My brother had a...
Ah, it's vodka. Oh no, Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker. Jim Beam for life. Salute you, brother.
This week's anymore is on GMA, and she's telling us about her life, like we've never heard it before. Today she talks to Diane about her marriage
Who's
with
Diane?
Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher, and how the old fears from her turbulent childhood caught her by surprise. But we start with a photo session that created a sensation.
In 1991, a Hollywood star
91.
decided a wrecking ball to the old convention that pregnant women have to be modest.
I can't remember that.
So today, when you look at it,
I love it. I literally thought there's no way they would ever do it. And not because I thought it was so risque or shocking. And I just was so fascinated with why is it being seen as like obscene.
and in that photo, Demi Moore had started a revolution. In her new memoir, she writes about having children and marriage, and the high-octane charm of Bruce Willis sweeping her off her feet.
Welcome to the party, pal!
They meet, marry, get pregnant in just 4 months. And
Really?
the next 10 years together are a blur of rearing 3 daughters, making 33 movies, and drifting toward divorce. Determined to put the children first.
I think that we did a magnificent job of making sure that our children knew they were loved.
She even walked away from Hollywood at the height of her career to stay home with her kids at the family house in Idaho.
Idaho?
Later, she is ready to come back. It's 2003. The new Charlie's Angels movie, and a part has been written for her. Hello, Angels. Her bravado? Her bikini. She is 40 years old. And it's at this point one night she goes to a dinner and meets a young actor and entrepreneur named Ashton Kutcher. He's also 25 years old. She writes about the ease, the electricity, and after all the years of fighting her way out of that childhood into the top of her career, she was ready to take a chance. I was a 40-year-old who had a big life, and Ashton's adult life was just beginning. I didn't see all that because I was inside of it. I just felt like a 15-year-old girl hoping somebody liked me.
That's all true. I think that I had been responsible for so much of my life. And all of a sudden this window opened up where I was safe, I had money, he loved my children, it wasn't something he feared, he seemed to be comfortable with the enormity of the ex-husband. I mean, you know, I felt like I was not coming with baggage, I had trunks.
Though she points out that even though she is 15 years older than Ashton, her ex-husband Bruce Willis will marry someone 23 years younger and no one says a word.
Oh, I never knew that.
This culture
Dun, dun, dun.
is 15 years older.
Gosh, I don't know. It's so silly. I think part of it is we've been conditioned societally to look at the value of a woman being tied to her fertility. Like what would an older
I'm getting
woman
old, I'm tired. I just got nothing done, so.
A new relationship. At 42, you were pregnant. 6 months, you're going for checkup.
At almost 6 months.
And you said you will never forget the look on the doctor's face.
You could see a combination of his dread and it shook
Right.
him and immediately
Empty. Oh, shit.
matter-of-fact, practical information. Because it was unquestionable. Because there was no heartbeat.
Oh, poor baby.
You had in vitro?
Quite a few times. I can't even really bring things to words.
I just feel fucking tired. So, at the moment I feel really tired and buggered. Sick. Not feeling well, so it's alright this afternoon, so taking an easy day. So I'm not doing much. Yeah, look at that. That's 70 cents. No, you can. No. Zero. What? So there you go. Like everybody else. Zero.
She called him. What did you say to him?
I asked if it was true. And he admitted it right away. And I think my response was, are you kidding me?
Oh.
that was it. And I think I felt like I could barely take a breath.
But she has to walk the red carpet, and here she is at that moment, with 1,000 light bulbs flashing.
You know that there are parts of what occurred with this relationship ending that were a level of devastating for me that wasn't really just about that relationship. It was really about my whole life. It was about being a 2-year-old who wasn't safe. That this really represented that I'm not worthy, that I'm not deserving. And that's not about him. It's all just about me.
We reached out to Ashton Kutcher, and his representatives say they are not commenting on the book. And tomorrow, she will tell us the lessons she learned that brought back her work, her family, and the life she loves.
I can imagine getting a Google alert like that and then having to go and face the cameras as she did. Her book, Inside, you're a very strong woman. Her book, Inside Out, is available today, and as Diane said, we're going to have the final part of her interview with Demi.
Oh. I'm not moody. Oh man.
Jane, maybe I can make some changes. A washcloth nipples, and maybe some liquid soap, and just...
27-minute shower. Good cuts, and I didn't lose anything I needed. Yeah, I think what I kept is even stronger now. There's some suds over here. What? Oh. Well, what happened? You gotta show me what I'm doing wrong. Oh, come on. No, I mean it, man. I'm lost. You promise you'll never come in here again? Now, my sense of it is you're probably wasting time working first cleaning one area, then another. Well, that's how cats do. But if you have a faucet instead of a tongue, you want to use gravity.
Oh, God, I'm fucking tired.
We are trained professionals. Do not attempt to do anything that you see us do here today. Who keeps on, Charles? It's a race to see who can sink this. Me. Please, Charles.
Wait for stuff. Holy shit. What? I know. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, God, I'm tired.
40 seconds. Oh, yeah. Come back up here. 55 seconds. Oh.
Now, we had an earlier eyewitness that told us he thought it appeared to be a 747. What you saw was a
747?
twin-engine airplane?
Hey, man, those people off there dead. I just came from that building a half an hour ago. Half an hour ago. I was on the 43rd floor.
But there could be a lot of dead people up there.
It could be terrorists. It could be terrorists. You never know. But I don't think so because I heard the plane. I was going in there and I heard something coming overhead and you can hear it sounded like the plane was in distress. You heard it going, right. Like it was in trouble. That's what I thought. No, at first I thought when I heard the boom, I thought patients coming down. They just moved victims out of a plane or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like a bomb or something. And all of a sudden I looked up and I couldn't believe reality. Understand it's both sides too because the plane went in this way and it's probably on the other end. See, anything knows if it even came out the other end. You think so? Sure, it might have. Why it's 9 o'clock? Maybe it's not everybody up there yet.
That's a good point.
Well, I showed you.
Something's at my window. Fuck, I'm just so tired. I don't know what I'm doing. Random quote. Darcy Prince. No, Prince. Don't do it. No one can. I'll share that. I'll show you what it's about on Facebook. I just wrote that. Random quote by Darcy Prince. Don't do it. No one cares. So, I just want to say that I'm really fucking tired. I'm not feeling okay. So I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna actually talk to the camera properly soon. But you know, it's just I'm fucking around. I was with Sarah the Savo. We had something to eat, which I felt fine. It's just yeah. So I hope I'm losing weight. That's one thing. I'm just tired. So anyway. At home videos 2001, and all I've been getting is like 9/11 videos. See, oh, maybe not this, but let's see another one. I didn't like think about it till home videos. Yeah, I might check out this YouTube channel. Oh, it's just bike stuff. It's cool, horses and stuff to use. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so what would the future look like in 2001? Jews or Judah or Union? Worship songs. Church one. Church, Janet K. Okay.
Hi everybody, this is Matthew Genslow, and I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is a mild form of autism spectrum disorder.
Good for you, dude.
Published author to this award-winning book, Juggling with Issues.
Good for you, dude.
I want to welcome you to my channel.
Yeah.
Here's the introduction. Juggling with Issues, living with Asperger's.
He actually wrote down his age numbers. Good for you, dude. Uploads. Autism. You put Harbours. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna. 4th birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. At 96. Let's see what this timestamp. Is this gonna load or what? I don't know what I'm gonna watch and do something else. Oh, it's just home video. Home movies. Movies made on VHS tapes. I'm just gonna look at random YouTube stuff. So, video transfer Netflix. One of my favourite pastimes.
So good today that now we're going to watch a cartoon.
I'll be your guide on this trip to reality. And on this trip, I can make you see anything I want you to see. I in your eyes until the movie ends. Right now, we're looking at a mirror. Now watch this. See what I can do? And how about this? I'll just show you everything. You have no choice. You may even see things you can't stand to see, or I may show you lies that you'll call true. So remember, this is not I've said too much already. Forget it. You say you're looking for excitement, adventure, business opportunities, and a real nice place to raise the kids? Well, explore no more.
Yes, this bustling world of
Mr. Dobbs, you're a bright and intelligent man.
Here it comes.
It's sad and clear that on several counts you've discussed, you don't know what you're talking about. I would like...
Notably, Erin told her mother, it's all a game, it's a thought experiment, we're in.
Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson? I was 20. Oh, okay. I didn't need to see Michael Jackson's. What the fuck, man? Michael Jackson? Have a look, huh? Better not be like just child shit, which I think it is. It's got no sound. Oh. Thanks a lot, Brandon. Thanks a lot, you asshole. The Debt 2003. Disney movies transfer. Rob Disney. This has got no sound either. It's not. This is so cool. I like this raw, grainy footage. I've always been a fan of this type of film that he used, so it's reminds me of what of Jonas Makers. It would be cool if you had sound. You didn't write any description, books, Whisper Jets UK, my top videos, 78 uploads. Oh, cool, dude. Someone else's vacation. Yeah. Somebody else's vacation. I don't know who these people are. But I don't know who these people are. They ain't Africa. That's America, I'm pretty sure. Trust me. Oh, actually no, South Africa, man. That's definitely South Africa. Sorry, my apologies. So, that's definitely South Africa.
Hitchens is here, born in England, educated at Oxford. He has become a Washington insider, known for prolific writing and for his wit. He's a longtime contributor to The Nation and Vanity Fair. His new book is called No One Left to Lie To, The Triangulations of William Jefferson.
And I have a long section of them, and two, that no one in my profession and no one in the liberal wing of politics thought this was a test of character or of intention.
Sleep and rest, they require nourishment. There is an instinct of survival, reproduction in all of us, and to fight on any of these directions is to actually fight against our own nature.
It's actually relaxing and calming.
Of the Holy Fathers, we are experiencing a new normality in our generation life today with all of you. There seems to be, of course, the Holy Spirit can act in us today the way he acted in generations past. But for some reason, which is in part due to us, in part to the wisdom of God, the new normal for our generation seems to be that we keep on falling, we keep on sinning, and we keep on repenting to the best of our ability. One of the fathers of Egypt, one of the fathers who lived in the desert of Egypt, tells a story about a vision he once on the Hello everyone. I've realized, looking through the comments I've left last week,
Oh, Scotland. Scotland, hey? Yeah. They haven't posted in 3 months. So, okay, I may as well go to this one.
hello my dear ones. I hope you won't get scared by the mess you see around me. I'm in one of the workshop and I will have to record from here today because it's very cold outside, it's very dark, and I don't want to break my neck finding my way to Kilminian in order to record in the church. And the brothers were scared. Oh, I hope you're not recording in the workshop. They were saying recording in the workshop. But I know why they are scared. They are scared because they should have cleaned this place 1,000 times by now. And of course they haven't. I say of course because this is what I would have done when I was in office. The abbot would come, tell me to do something. I would try my best for 5 minutes, or if I were in a particularly positive spiritual mood for an hour, and then instantly forget. You forget because you're young, because you don't have the experience, and because the devil comes and gives you the temptation of forgetfulness, which is a dreadful temptation, nothing to be taken lightly. Perhaps one day we should talk about that. Forgetfulness, at least according to some of the fathers of the church, like St. Mark, the ascetic, for instance, is one of the main 2 or 3 temptations that lay at the foundation of everything.
Dude, whoever you are, salute. Respect the beard, man. Don't respect his fact, you can respect his beard. I like his beanie.
This story about the workshop being the way it is, despite my... in some way it is relevant to our spiritual life as well. From being upset or being angry at them, we need to just have the humility and to find the love by the grace of God, to acknowledge that this is all that that person can do, and to move forward in love. And you see, the same applies to us, not only in relation to others. We need to find the humility to accept that what we want to do, what we want to achieve, and what we end up doing and achieving are 2 very different things. And this doesn't always happen just because we are rubbish at doing whatever we are trying to do. Sorry, I'm trying to find a comfortable position. It doesn't happen just because we are bad or we are failing. Sometimes it happens because the devil tempts us beyond what we can take at that particular moment. But very frequently it also happens because God allows for that temptation, because there are more important things for us to learn than to, I don't know, keep a clean workshop. Maybe it's more important for them to fail, for the brothers I mean. Maybe it's more important for them to understand that despite their best attempts, this is still not going according to, you know, their own rules, their own desires, their own hopes. And yet you keep on going. And yet you see your superior not getting angry, not getting upset, not getting despondent, but loving you as much as before, if not even more, and giving you courage and encouraging you to try better next time and to move forward. And from this behavior, you
You learn how you are supposed to interact with others. You learn to keep yourself humble. You need to learn not to judge others because you yourself have failed so many times. You also learn, and I suppose this is the thing I want to talk to you about today more than anything else. You also learn to have patience with yourself, to allow yourself and others the time to grow. I remember when I was a novice in the monastery in Moldavia, I remember getting so upset, at times furious, and being extremely judgmental, particularly against my abbot, because he would ask me to do things that I thought were plain ridiculous, and he would ask me to do things that were clearly impossible to be done, or he would ask me to do things that clearly did not benefit myself or the monastery or whatever, because I did not have the spiritual depth, I did not have the experience yet to understand that his eyes were not set upon me being the best secretary that I could be, or being the best guide for the monastery that I could be, or being the best cook and entertainer for our guests that I could be. His eyes were set on a deeper version of myself than I could understand at the time. And he was using these obediences in order to serve not the secretary in me, not the guide in me, but the monk and the priest, and ultimately the Christian in me. And I remember being judgmental, and I remember having outbursts in confession in particular against him and telling him exactly what was on my mind. I've always been brutally honest in confession. And he would get upset. I could see that he got dark, and he felt judged as he was, and he felt upset, rightfully so. But he never acted upon it. He just kept on moving forward. And I remember thinking, why is he not punishing me? Why is he not just throwing me out of the monastery? I'm disobedient, I'm judgmental, I'm being everything I'm not supposed to be, and yet he doesn't throw me out. He doesn't even, punish me in some visible sort of way, the way I thought I should be punished. But while he was not punishing me and not throwing me out of the monastery, I have slowly learned to judge myself. I have slowly learned to condemn myself and to punish myself by adding a bit more prayer in order to ask for forgiveness for my behavior, adding a bit more fasting in order to ask for forgiveness for my judgment, trying not to judge my brothers in the monastery, because how could I judge them knowing how easily I've judged my abbot and how guilty I am for that judgment. You see, by him being so loving and long patient towards me and putting up with my stupid, childish behavior of a novice, I've learned more than if he had had a few outbursts and punished me or kicked me out the monastery. What would have been accomplished by him punishing me or forcing me out of the monastery at the beginning of my spiritual life? Yes, I deserved that.
I'll try to tap my back. Like, well, I did with him. But one of the things I ended up saying is, well, I wish I had done more.
Hello, I'm Matt Preston. I write books and I write about food. And I'm going to read today this book. The father's name, this is Bluey Daddy Footnote. Mum's going to a baby shower tonight, but Bluey doesn't want her to go because Mum won't be there.
I couldn't sleep last night when I was thinking about if, this is so random, if, I've been listening to this documentary on Hitler, dude, if they would have just given him a scholarship for his art,
yeah, for the art.
so many people would be fucking survive.
He didn't get into the Indiana
And
school?
then he had hatred in his heart, and that's when he went bad.
Do you know why?
It's the same thing if Charles Manson was just got that fucking record deal.
Do you know why?
And in one of the fathers of the church, when God creates us, He creates us with something in mind. He knows our potential. He knows whom we can become. And every time I bring myself in prayer before Him, it's like this need to get in touch again with my own potential and hopefully to grow a bit more into that potential, if it makes sense.
Good night, everybody. I think that's something.
Avoid stress, like just stressful situations. I'll do things like try and manage situations. So
Probably look horrible again, but I'm gonna grab a coffee. Help. So, try to make some effort in filming today. And so I've just been, yesterday I felt like shit. Today I actually feel a lot better, but I think I'm lingering, whatever was happening for me yesterday, I'll explain later, but it was lingering for me today, so I'm gonna grab a coffee up the road. Hopes that it'll break that sort of. I'll break it up. The pain of the fence. Can't see. I hope they caught that. It's finally the daytime. Hello, how's it going? How are you?
Solid.
Good. Can I get a small long black with a dash of milk, please?
A small long black with dash of milk.
Please.
Anything else?
No, thanks.
Thank you. $4.
Busy day or?
A little bit in the morning, but
Yeah.
not too much.
Not too much?
It's weird, it's Friday.
Yeah. No money. Yeah. Nobody's here.
Hey, Maxie's.
Oh, thanks. I'll see you later. Okay? Coffee and a cigarette. Time. One's up there. Yeah, the girls have been leaving some of their clothes over. 2 chairs. I'll have a look in this side. Fuck, I hope I've lost weight. Right. I don't know. Oh shit. It's been here for years. I think this is like a Viking thing too. I'm pretty sure it's a Viking thing, if that makes sense. So oh shit. Put it down. I think the last time too, like, the wind was playing up here. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing around here. So there's a pot plant, a ladder in the background sheet, another sheet there. But I don't know what they're doing out here. That for the radio, which I can maybe put on, see if it's on. Okay. It's not coming on. Don't film me my day. And so when I got a coffee, it's a ladder. So I'm just gonna film random shit today. The average life of the average loner. For $4, this coffee's not that good, too. So a tree can get a fucking hit. So it's not much today. Absolutely zero things to do. So, so yesterday I did not feel too good. Now I don't think I properly explained it. I felt like shit for the entire day yesterday. When I went for a walk yesterday afternoon and I came home, I showered, I shaved and stuff, I felt a lot better actually. I did a few things. About 4:35 I went and saw Sarah. We hanged out for a bit. She bought me dinner as well, which is so, it was some sort of Greek wrap thing. And yeah, felt fine during that. Got home and felt like shit again. So when that happened, I just fucked around. I think I just needed a rest day, so I didn't get much of that on camera, I don't think, but no. So hopefully it looks actually looking better on camera. So maybe it's because of that, just the weight loss, trying to lose weight and eating properly as well. So far there's at least one more week of lockdown. I think they are going to extend it. In a way I kind of hope they do, but I'm probably not financially well off, but I'm stable, put it like that. So see what happens again with the COVID lockdown stuff, but anyway, that's what happened yesterday. So made the change of diet because I have been trying to eat healthy and stuff. And last night was okay. I did have a little small handful of chips and the Greek wrap thing that I had, besides the bread they used, but I still got that protein powder thing. Which so far I haven't regret buying yet, but I haven't been using it. When I had lunch today, I realised I didn't use it. I try to eat it with my food as well. So I got to maybe compensate for that as well. I think banana, spinach, and a bit of water. I think that tastes okay. It's just added a bit of more protein to my diet, where recently I've just been relying on almonds and eggs. But maybe because of all that stuff, it's just, I felt like shit yesterday. Well, I feel better today, but I think my body just needs rest. So I probably regret not put in the work today, yeah, so I'm just gonna film random shit. I think still a bit of battery left, so I gotta call that quits. And you know, it's life is life, and sometimes you can't control everything. But I'll talk about the girl later on when I charged up some camera. But you know, so just got a coffee. I'm gonna bum around and do random things today, and that's it. So. My bedroom stinks. Amber Sparks. You go, girl. I like that. Cool thing.
Neighbors have been making requests for years trying to get the tree brought down.
And that tree's been dropping stuff forever.
He says just a few weeks ago during a storm, a limb was blown off that tree onto the windshield of a neighbor's parked truck.
You go to get a tree cut and it takes out a car. Come on now. We can do better than this.
Billy Tatum was on his porch Monday morning across from Central City Elementary playing cards and watching a City of Huntington crew work on cutting the tree down. The witness says he watched in disbelief Monday as the tree was cut down and landed right onto a parked vehicle, totaling it.
That's a car-eating tree there. Flattened it like a pancake from back seat to the tail. I said, oh, whoops.
We're told that car belongs to a Marshall student. You can imagine how upset she had to be when she came outside and saw her car looking like this. Here's a little of what that witness had to say.
Sounded like a beer can getting flattened. It just was crunch. It was, I hate to say it, it was kind of cool. Yeah. Guy, you know, doesn't like, you know, destruction. Yeah, you know, that's why we go to demolition derbies. But hey, you know, bottom line, that's that poor girl's new car, and she can't get to school now. Chalk it up to her.
It often becomes difficult to separate the facts from the urban legend. One such rumor often mentioned is the mysterious knock on the door that Chris apparently answered on Friday night while on the telephone with a fellow wrestler. As the story
championship that has eluded Benoit thus far.
Everybody's home at the moment, so I can't really film outside my bedroom, so pretty sad, but that's his life. Might go out a little bit, but that's true. Hang on, I got check a couple of things. I can do something else.
Early 40s, African American, and he just carried so much toxic shame. And so during this workshop, I just asked him, what is your deepest shameful thing about you? And he told a story that when he was like 14, he stole a car stereo. And because of that, ever since, he's just believed he's the most terrible human being. And like all the other men in the small change. And like he got accurate information that doing he quit beating himself up for being this terrible person. So we get more accurate feedback as to who we are. By revealing ourselves as such people, we also get to practice being honest. And that was such a big thing for me. Nice guys think, you know, we're so great, we're so this, we're so that, give us a parade, give us confetti, whatever. But the truth is most nice guys are extremely dishonest. We only reveal what we think, you want to hear. We hide anything that might get the negative reaction. We twist the truth. We leave it out. We embellish it. We misdirect your attention. And so one of the first things I realized I had to do was just start being an honest person. So being in a safe environment let me practice telling my entire truth with people that weren't going to overreact or abandon me. That then let me begin practicing it with the people who I'm most afraid of overreacting or abandoning me. Family, partner, close friends. And so having that safe place lets us release shame, get more accurate information of who we are, and it lets us practice being a more honest person. So that is where I recommend people start.
This is so interesting. Okay, I'm very glad I had you on. I had a great time with Adam Lane Snape.
Discover Coles Perform, the delicious frozen performance meals that proudly help fuel the Essendon Football Club. Nutritionist approved to help you achieve your health and fitness goals. Try the Coles Perform range today.
Fuck.
That was wicked, man. His whole life is missing this one film.
You have 2 hours tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and be an extra in a film. You get your name on the credits, man, as a producer. And of course, there'll be a whole crowd of people here, so we got to make like a line where people can't go. Have a hell of a lot of assistant directors saying, hey, could you step back like 5 feet? I think my mom's going to have to end up going out in the woods.
I had my shopping to do.
Okay, you got to spread apart that way. All of the extras have just fell through, except for Mike Shank right there.
We used to do a lot of partying together, but I don't party anymore.
Hey, Mike, make sure everyone had brown gloves.
Does everyone have brown gloves?
No, dude. I'm broke, man. I gotta get gas tomorrow. And dude's talking about making a feature film.
The name of the film is Coven.
Coven.
Coven. That's the proper pronunciation. No. Coven sounds like oven, man, and that's just, it doesn't work.
Sounds like COVID.
In your film, Bill. Oh, boy. You're getting your $3 grand back. It's the first line of the film, man. It's gotta be on the money.
It's alright.
Okay, I believe we can do this.
Shot 37 here where my head goes through the cover. Every time we got together, there was something that seemed to go wrong.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry if I put you in this.
Take 30. Cut. You gotta watch your teeth, too, because they clack a little bit when they loosen up in the mouth.
Oh, now I see there's a friend there.
Oh, no. What are you talking about, Ma? Check it out when you look at the scarecrows. You get it? Within weeks, the film will be cut and finished for multiple sales. What do you think about that?
Multiple sales to whom?
We get to see Americans and American dreams, and you won't walk away depressed after seeing this. This whole thing is turning.
What's with their accents?
You understand that, Mike? No. Well, you will. Would you buy this movie for $14.95?
Hell yeah, man.
If I can find 3,000 people like you across this country, man, I'm in business.
Amy. Nope. Bill come New York. Oh, hang on. American Factory. What year was that? 2019. Oh, it's a Netflix. Is it? It's a Netflix original?
With the plant that's closing, I'm extremely proud of the people that work in the plant here.
For a year and a half, I didn't have anything. We lost our home, we lost a vehicle. I have struggled to get back to middle class again.
is a historic project that is going to help grow this community, give people jobs, and give a future to your kids and my kids.
Where you sit today used to be a General Motors plant, and now there are over 1,000 employees working here.
Is this a union shop?
It is our desire to not be.
We hope someday to get this good.
Oh. Sure.
Same thing over and over again that wears on your body and your soul.
They told me that they had to be here 2 years, away from their family, no extra pay. I made it their house, they made it my home. We just bonded.
I'm a riser. 很佩服美国人还能3年半好，不用像我们想象那样子去
What the
为了
fuck?
生活失去很多东西。
Ugh. Union, yes.
Now the whole world is watching.
Nothing in America has changed in terms of working people working hard. What's changed in
Blackfish,
America,
no. Oh, no.
rewrite the rules,
Better.
take advantage of people. You never give up on American dream. For me, that would be un-American.
Birding dreams. Birding of dreams. Original trailer.
Es wird ein Zeitpunkt kommen, wo man
At the age of 37, German filmmaker Werner Herzog has a worldwide reputation as one of the most talented directors to come out of the movement known as the New German Cinema. In 1977, he ventured deep into the upper Amazon jungle of Peru, scouting locations for a surrealistic adventure film he'd been planning for years, Fitzcarraldo.
Fitzcarraldo.
From the beginning, he expected it to be an extremely difficult project, but it wouldn't be the first time he'd risked everything for new images. In 1971, for instance, he came to the upper Amazon to film Aguirre, Wrath of God, and he and his crew spent weeks living on rafts in the middle of the river. Some critics feel that Herzog seeks out physical danger to test himself. Herzog insists he's a professional taking reasonable risks to create images no one has ever seen before. This time, however, the dangers were so extreme that he invited filmmaker Les Blank to shoot a documentary of Fitzcarraldo being made, as if he were afraid that the documentary might be the only record of his epic adventure. Joined with Herzog, Klaus Kinski, and 800 Peruvian Indians as they risked their lives and their sanity.
40 minutes longer. The fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean? Just watching Amazon. Airperfect's really good. Toilet. on Vogue. Fucking Vogue. No. Is that, is that the time they tried to put the concert on? Okay, I'm quitting this site, because it's just not happening. Oh, come on. Yeah, Gimme Shelter, 1970, I'm saying that. That's a cool doco. Conspiracy. Quit that. Google. Okay, what is... so what is the longest documentary ever? What is the longest? The longest movie you'll ever take. Clocking total 35 days and 17 hours is the longest. What the fuck? Hang on. Play that.
This all makes sense. It's so interesting.
Swedish filmmakers.
Cool. So that's why Al-Anon is such a huge thing, right? Because you connect with somebody, and who cares if, like, what's the risk of telling them your deepest, darkest secrets? It's not like your family, right? They're not necessarily going to care.
Yeah, and I'll tell you a short story. When I was, like I said, early in this process...
What's it called?
This 12-step group.
Hamlet,
and,
logistics, okay. What year was this made in?
But just the fact that I noticed myself having this dark impulse really...
2012, okay.
The previous me probably never let that impulse even get into conscious awareness, but when it did, because I was practicing letting stuff come into conscious awareness... Logistics. It scared me. It scared me.
So 2012. 2012.
So I went to my 12-step group and told them
Logistics.
that I had.
What the fuck?
The only reaction you ever get in the 12-step group is, thank you for sharing. That's it.
That's great. This is the 72 edit, so it's
It's just thank you for sharing. And most of the guys in this group, their lives were so friggin' out of control. They're probably thinking, that's it.
Okay, we'll do this one. I think it's a study.
This is Justin with Style.
Style is substance.
What is the longest film ever made? Well, the answer is not as fixed as some articles would suggest. Even sites like Wikipedia don't get everything right. Because in order to determine what the longest
35 days and 17 hours. That's fucked.
There was a lot of debate on whether or not the 18-hour miniseries Twin Peaks: The Return should be considered a film. But if a miniseries should be considered a film, why not a longer-running multi-season television series? The series Guiding Light aired new episodes for 57 years on television. Even The Simpsons has over 8 days of episodes altogether. But not every episode was completed by the time it was...
Fuck. Oh. Benny.
like The Simpsons differs from a miniseries like The Return or Brill and Alexanderplatz.
Never heard of
Then you
that.
see many television series with only one season that was made all at once, and they aren't generally referred to as miniseries. So are they films or not? Should they be counted? Should 10-plus hour leaked videos on YouTube be counted as films? What about live stream? I mean, they are motion pictures.
That's true. He brings up some
And then
good.
if you consider video games as a film, it's really up to how much time you play that counts. If we are considered runtime. It's customizable, and that's part of the new cinematic experience. If you keep your screensaver on loop for days at a time, should that not be counted as one of the longest films? I mean, screensavers are films, aren't they? A film doesn't require a viewer for it to be classified as a film, because plenty of installation films, like the work of Andy Warhol, aren't meant to be watched in their entirety. But then if you really want to push it, GIF, I don't know, GIF images, a few second duration of images that are looped. But if we are just longest films really become shorter. I talked about Warhol's Empire before, which is 8 hours in length, yet still nowhere close to the duration of the longest film. There have been films that meet this definition lasting even days, sometimes even weeks in length. 4 Stars by Andy Warhol lasted 25 hours, and the
Never heard
longest,
of it.
most meaningless movie in the world was 2 days long. The Cure for Insomnia held the world record for longest film for some time, with it being 3 days and 15 hours in length. In the 2000s, the 95-hour film Matryoshka was released, centering around one image. And then there was the Marathon, an over 8-day-long film archiving 40 years of silent vignettes of different artists and celebrities. Of course, not all of these films are really meant to be viewed in their entirety. It's more their very existence as conceptual pieces of art that make them interesting. I'd like to see some of these, but time is everything, and they're not all that accessible in the first place. Sometimes you can't watch them at all. Now, Swedish director Andres Wiberg has set out to make the film Ambiance, supposedly as a protest against recreating old classic films. This project, which has taken up a great chunk of Wiberg's life, is often said to be aiming to be the longest film of all time, 30 days in length, or 720 hours. The film has had 2 trailers.
I've seen this one.
A teaser lasting 72 minutes, and a longer trailer lasting 7 hours.
Duh.
Marketing for the film includes the website, thelongestfilm.com. The film is set to screen globally on December 31st of 2020, but only once. After that, it's planned to be destroyed.
Aliens. I've heard of aliens.
The longest one that exists has already been made and screened at exhibits, that being Erica Magnuson's and Daniel Anderson's 2012 documentary, Logistics. Ambiance is often cited as the longest film, but Logistics is over 5 days longer, clocking in at 857 hours.
Whoa.
35 days and 17 hours in length. So it's not really easy to see this film, considering it only screens in its entirety at exhibits. But the official website does allow you to see around 2 minutes of each of the 37 different days that it took to make the film.
37 days.
72 minutes in length altogether. This footage has been unofficially compiled together on YouTube with an unrelated accompanying score, which I do recommend you check out, as I believe it really captures the essence of this film.
Crazy.
But what is the point of Logistics? Well, unlike films like Ambiance, it's less abstract. Magnuson and Anderson aim to better understand the economic landscape of the world, sourcing the ineffable global logistics of random everyday objects we often take for granted. The film follows a reverse freight journey of a pedometer from the store in Stockholm it was purchased to the Chinese factory that manufactured it. The freight journey was filmed in real time, documenting the travel. In an age where information spreads so quickly, it is easy for people to forget how slow and tedious transportation of consumer products can actually be.
Yeah, just it's fuck.
As the official website states, the film is a 37-day long road journey in the true sense of the name.
He said it was 35 days and 17 hours.
It brings to the fore what is often forgotten in our digital, ostensibly fast-paced world, the slow physical freight transportation that underpins our economic reality. We wanted to convey it in the most direct manner possible in order to share the journey with others. That's why we recorded the journey in real time and screen it in real time. 37 days and 37 nights, non-stop.
Oh, God.
What is it like to actually watch the film? Well, I have no idea.
Nope.
How to take advantage of a property market in a boom phase with little to no money whatsoever. You've heard the old...
Does it have sound or what? Alright, here's the 72-minute version of it. 72 fucking minutes. So, you choose. So it's 72-minute version. So, what the fuck? It's a train line. Daytime. Contrast. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. This is what you call mundane. Fucking hell. Illuminati. It's all Illuminati. I don't know. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell, man. I know the previous part saying whatever you want to call it that had cars and driving and highways and shit, but and I know there's people on this train, but you haven't seen like an actual person yet. Okay, I don't think you saved me. It's what you leave out too. Oh. Oh, I just changed it. Long March. 5, 36. Man, you can't have 2 hours, 2 years done in an hour.
One of the most significant campaigns of the 20th century. Nationalists both wanted to. Following its breakout from the Jiangxi pocket, the First Red Army marched westward. With the loss of radio contact and less military direction from Moscow, the communist leaders were sharply divided.
当时李和恢复这些人呢，还是要坚持到湘西，那是重新在那里的建根地啊。
West of the tracks, that's right.
当时毛主席啊，
West of the tracks.
毛主席考证不能当。
West of the tracks.
这个话那会缺。
Review. Okay. And anyway. Oh, it's 4 hours here. Part 1. Let's see what. This is part 1 and it's 4 hours long, so it's Wang Bing. Props, man. Salute, brother. West of the tracks. There is no rhyme and reason to this. Rust. Part 1. Oh, part 1 Rust. Symbols. West, west. West, 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 west. Wang Bing. This is an actual doco too, guys. It's... Fuck it. Fucking hell, man. Documentaries are so important, man. Four months ago. Yeah, there's a person there. That, who's that? Fuck is going on there? I gotta watch that. Jesus is too terrifying for reality. Reject. Sola Scripture. Is it Sola? Whatever. Just Jim Crockett. Man, and there's no more. I'll have a look. I'm gonna bring your child into it, man.
Hey, you know what the difference between you and the sun is? The sun's bright. What? Not be rude.
It's not rude, it's the truth.
Passing time in about maybe 5 minutes. I'm gonna go for a walk and stuff, so clear my head. Yeah, just no, I don't think Australia needs a government. That'd be cool, actually. Red pill girls like alpha masculine men. No way. Really? Where the fuck's Pete?
Where is it? What have you lost? It's not exactly what I want. What are you looking for? Oh, I thought my left arm. Yeah, I know that. Super glue. Super glue, bro. That's not wallet on the bonnet. Oh, mine. Are you fucking taking your Hey, what's the ball?
Oh.
What's that gonna do? This is like Dumb and Dumber, right? What the fuck is that? And you're taking the piss, knocking it from inside.
Okay. Oh. Still have this in my pocket too. I'm gonna go for a walk, okay? Shit. Battery's about out, so. Anyone home? Where's everyone? Anyone home? Where is everyone? I have a toy here. Still don't know why this is even here. 3 pillows. No idea where everyone is. Alright, back inside. Back inside. The outside world's not meant for you. Oh, sorry, I just kicked the dog in the head. Tell me to bury me, G. The fuck. Massive fan of Tupac, if you don't want to know me. Might do a Q&A, but one of these days. Apparently if you get the shivers, that's somebody stepping on your spot, grave or something like that. I think so. So. Be touched. So, I don't know why this is all here. I have no idea. Can it be touched? Can it be proved? So, I got the road actually. So, alright man. Woohoo! It's actually pretty sparky and pointy. Over at Spiders, if you go to the shops, we need milch or last night and olive. See if they're all in here. This is like the cleanest room in the house, and that's still there. I don't know why that's there. Yeah, look at that fucking ladder and chair and stuff. Is that avant-garde or what? So, when I don't to be Remigi. So, may as well film. I might do some editing tonight. I've actually got I'm actually inspired to actually what was I inspired to? Try to do a vlog longer than 5 hours. So what are they doing up here? I don't. Why is the fucking house a mess? Jack Kerouac. So I've read this book once. So from birth. Young man and anxious thoughts. So, I don't know. Anyway, hopefully I'm losing weight, so see what happens. So I've not done I've not created a new account yet, so up here in a while, so I'm gonna see if it works. Create an account for myself. Since I'm just mentioned Jack. Jackie. Yep, mix of lettuce. That worked. I think so. Let me write this down. Ooh. Year 2000. So that's cool. It worked, guys. So I can get the watch time up. That's what I was gonna say. So with my editing software at the moment, it kind of goes up to about 5 hours. And then after that, that's when the about 5 hours, give or take. That's when the actual videos kind of, it becomes way too much. And I'd love to do like a longer vlog or documentary, whatever you want to call it, what I do. So watching that stuff early today really inspired me. So my dog. What's my dog doing? So So this is, I guess it's got a few 5-hour ones, but obviously no one's going to sit through 4 or 5 hour. It's just for the novelty more than anything. So I forgot to get fruit and veggie for tonight. Yeah, it's a vegetarian night tonight, so that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to do about some fruit. I'm going to do a meeting about 6:30. Yeah, so see what happens. I've got no idea where anyone is. I don't know what they're doing out here. I don't know. So that's what I do. Go for a quick walk. Edit. Probably what to do the 10-hour long time ones is probably maybe split them up into about an hour and a half each or something, or 2 hours each, and then put them together, edit them, convert them. Then when the video's been converted, what I'll do is 2 hours is when. So hang on, how many would I need? So 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need to do 5 of them. So, hey Thomas, how's it going, mate? That's good. That's good to hear. Any news on the diggers or anything, or no? Just in lockdown until it's shut, till the lockdown's lifted. And yeah, is any part of it open, or any of it open, or don't?
I think the cafe.
The cafe, takeaways and stuff. Yeah, but that's about it. Yeah, it's probably 3 or 4 people working there. Yeah. Anyway, it's not much you can do. No, it's just yeah. So we can't do anything till it's locked down. Over. Hey, thanks, mate. So, look at that. Oh, I was going to show that. So that's old sink. I don't know what happened to it. Woke up one day, I was working on it. 2 chairs. I think the chairs are here to be out of the way. And storage room. So anyways, I was going to say. So I got to do 5 2-hour block ones, and when that's done, hopefully put them together into like a 10-hour vlog, which will take forever to export. So, but who knows, man? But since no one's home, I'm out here. I'm just standing out here for no reason, so no idea what time it is too. Over at Spiders. I know where one of my housemates is. So it looks like in the early afternoon where I sit it sometimes. So yeah, so ideas maybe. Actually, I probably might not do it. Old books I've been cleaning up as well. Films. Gorgeous, man. So, what's this? This is really good book. So 1001 Days that changed the world. So, you know, it's really cool. It's actually, if you're a history buff or a history lover, 1001 Days that shaped the world. So, I can't remember which edition it is. It goes up to year. Fuck. Obviously they extended. We're year 2021 and it goes up to May 12th, 2008, and it's the earthquake in China. So, yeah. So, Defiant to the End. Oh, yeah, that's, what's his name? London Bombing, Wave of Terror, Homo, so, song caption. So, bomber tanks in Bali, England, bankrupt, 9/11. So, I was 13 when this happened. Stuff like that, you know, it's boats recounted in Florida. You know, it's, Woodstock Festival begins, so that's at least a thingamabob. Houston, we have a problem, Apollo 13. Okay, maybe not that. I think that's Castro. No, it's not. So it's just stuff days like this. The longest day. Launch of V2. So it's just, you know, Illuminati. That's proof. So days like that. Still got no idea where everyone is. So my house is never this quiet. Never. Anyway, so I'm gonna walk and talk. I hope I'm losing weight. I'm kind of seeing more definition in my chin. So annoyed I cut myself shaving. So anyway, so I've seen more definition in my chin lately, which is good. Yeah, I got that. So apparently I'm not fat, but anyway, such as life. 2 towels and stuff like that. So there's the dog. What's she doing? What's the dog doing? Do you think dogs are evil or clean? Can animals sin? I know people can, but that's a good question. So what happens when I get too much time? So, reminds me, I gotta send a message to that girl. So, hang on. This is Peninsula Living. You're in the better light part of the thing. Saw a picture of a girl that I might know, which I do, but it's a friend's sister, so which I won't point her out. So cool. To be honest, it's a weird feeling when people your age start to actually get into politics. I feel really weird about it. I don't know your thoughts on it, but oh god, it's like an advertisement thing. So I'm gonna check the time. So I don't think the girl's gonna catch up on it. She might have. Hang on. So Lloyd Banks. Yep. 2004 video. I think it's 2004. So what's happening with Lloyd Banks, hey? What's happening with G Unit, eh? Unit. That group was so hot, man. Fucking 50 Cent. What happened to 50 Cent, man? Wow. So, put it. That's on fire. I think this is his first single, I think. So, I'll put that on pause. Wait for the volume thing to come up. So, oh, you can't even see it, eh? Earphones. That was a dog. I ain't gonna play that, so. Trying to promote this movie. So I did this one. So check this one out. Teddy down, so she's sending this to that girl, but oh, this is actually so far a cool interview. Learning a lot.
And I also deal with an incredible number of people who are made to feel like a failure because they're not in a relationship. And I think it's really, really damaging to people's, not only their confidence, but their ability to be happy with their current lot in life.
I'm going for a walk, okay? So. No, you should... Oh, son. What the fuck? No, and now you can just... Yep, legit. No. Yeah. Walking the other way than I normally would. So. Don't fuck it. Can't be fucked. Being conscious of the camera. Hey mate. Good? Yeah, I'm alright, man. Freaking mask. So annoying. Busy day or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot up.
Thanks, mate.
Have a good night.
Same to you. See you later.
Like, what does unhappy look?
From home bloke. Okay. And you.
Like, exactly. Is that like obvious misery? Because I feel like those are the relationships where you're like, okay, I'm out of here. This is definitely not working.
No.
It's the ones where you're like,
Fuck
okay,
no.
this isn't working, but you know.
You're trying
maybe
to
it'll
use
get
me?
better.
No, I just wasn't having it.
There's
So.
something better out there. What do you do then?
Acute, you're right. Acute pain is useful because it can force action. The low-level chronic pain is more insidious in some ways, be it emotional or physical. I mean, the emotional side of it.
No, Mom.
Is that you can convince yourself. You
Yeah, when I just leave it alone, you mix up.
Even with, let's say, chronic physical pain as a metaphor, even with that,
No,
you
Mum.
can kind of live with it for so many days or months or years until you get to a point where and I know you talk a lot about physical pain, and I love listening to you on that subject, by the way. And like whenever I see your clips on Instagram and things cut up from you talking about these subjects, I know you have so much experience with it. I love
chronic pain experience.
Yeah, well, I just love how you talk about it in such a raw and real way, and I have to say, I really admire the rawness and the authenticity that you bring to your communication publicly, because I know that's not easy, and it's amazing. But
thank you.
When it comes to chronic pain, we can deal with it for so many days until it becomes something where we go. There's almost a moment where we admit to ourselves, like, this is a problem. Yeah, this isn't life well lived. Like, this is so ever present in my life that it may not make me suicidal in every moment, but it certainly is like taking away any enjoyment I could have out of this life. And that becomes, I think, the crescendo of pain.
You do it, Dwayne.
And I think that's true in a relationship too. Emotional,
okay,
the chronic,
pick one thing and stick with it.
The chronic pain of not getting your needs met is something you can sustain for a certain amount of time before you look at that expanse of time and go, on what level was I really living during that time? And do I really want to live like that forever? Because maybe relationships have this unique ability to poison other parts of our lives when they're going wrong. You know, we can kind of leave a bad day at work and go back home to our family or our relationship and escape. When things are wrong in our relationship, unless we are the most incredible compartmentalizers, that, for me personally, I'm not good at compartmentalizing in that way. If I have a fight with my girlfriend or something, I carry that with me into the day, and it affects me, and it creates anxiety, and it creates... So, you know, it can poison everything else, and that's what you have to look at, is the unhappiness I feel in this relationship. I may be convincing myself it's contained to this...
No, and you can fucking tell.
Actually, it's probably...
Yeah, you say like, good, and you can own up, you can let... No, and you're gonna fucking tell them. Everybody, no, every single person you meet and thinks you're an opinion. And they're gonna just spend all their time telling you. What?
And my publisher...
No, you're gonna tell them that's what people...
And we were doing an interview together.
Yeah.
And I was interviewing her, and she's an amazing, wonderful woman. She's been a kind of mentor to me in my life.
No, Mum.
She left the interview, and she didn't tell me this until the relationship ended. But she was with her sister at the time. They left the interview, went off. She said, I saw you that day, and I looked at my sister when we left, and I said, he is not happy. Like, something is wrong. Like, he's not good. And I didn't realize just how much I was telegraphing that to the people that knew me, and how much worse energy they were getting as a result of me being unhappy. So that, I would say, is fine saying it's bearable, but you have to look, you have to look at the true cost of staying where it's comfortable, because you probably haven't really assessed that if you're still where you are right now.
Okay, that's reasonable. You think if you're in that kind of situation, there's a way to step back to look at the situation without, being in it?
Mom?
Take a vacation or...
Do you understand? No. You're making it harder. I keep...
Speed up the process of realizing...
Okay. Oh, of course, if it's your fault...
Question. I think that you have to... I do think that space helps in whatever form it comes. It's not always easy to just up and
No, and you can be known,
vacation gets space,
and you can...
maybe even just the space...
You're adult enough to know. Everybody knows.
We tend to slowly isolate. And we stop seeing certain friends.
Have your toxic choice been made public and passed around?
We stop seeing that person gradually. Or we go and see that person, but we no longer talk about our relationship with them. Because we know that if we talk about it, they're going to say something that's going to upset us. It's going to poke at some deep part of us that feels the truth of it, and that's not, we don't want that truth. So our cognitive dissonance makes us to distance ourselves from certain people. I think that...
I didn't realize.
I think that continuing
Realize this was still on. Now it's night time. It's night. And... Friday night, 8:30 PM, I shut it down. I know currently Sydney's in lockdown, but I'm home alone and I'm not talking to anyone, so... And I'm just picking this up to help get some inspiration. I've got pen and paper for ideas. It's a slow process improving, but we'll go, okay? The recording of humanity. I shouldn't be laughing. I got an eating sorted too.
Now, do you have a model girlfriend? Now I have a model boyfriend. Oh, thank God. I don't have to pretend no more. So listen, sweetie. What's my name? Kaylin. The lovely Kaylin. Bye, Kaylin. Hi. Oh, that smells like a banana smoothie. 20. Virgin? No. Delicious. Now who was the guy that got some? What? What did he look like? Who was that? What type of guy did you give some to?
Give some of what?
Good God, a mother of Jesus Christ, girl. What the you trying to do? You know how many guys watch the show that are up late and they no lives and blah, blah, blah? Just give her a little power. A little model power. Well, Patrice, you really gotta terrorize the beautiful people. No one can do it quite like you. We'll be right back.
Patrice is no. Patrice I know is fucking hilarious, man. Yeah. So, I'm filming nothing today. Fucking nothing. If you're watching this,
This is the moment you turn from Kim to crime on Hey You.
Called murderous.
From who said it, to who done it.
this is George's turn, bro.
Fear campaign that is being waged by the governments in the media. We should remember that.
Kazakh. I don't even know, man. Since Greg is on my mind. Oh, hang on. Camera down. Greg. YouTubers. What do Greeks hate about tourists? I've got no idea. What do I love about living in Peru? I learnt Greek. Which country do you hate the most? Oh God, I hope they say Australia. God, I hope they will say Australia. Really do.
Do you have any country you like other than Greece? No, only the Greece. Only Greece the best? Yes.
Let's speak in English.
You don't like country? Germany. Why? I don't like it. Any reason? Yes. You don't like it? Yes. Okay. Do you have any country you don't like? No.
Country we don't like? Germany, because of the situation. But we don't have anything with the people. Just
What about you? All is good.
All is good. All is good.
No, okay.
I think I like a lot of countries.
Look at the countryside, eh?
No, but I don't like the politics of the United States and of Israel. The foreign policies of Israel and the United States. It's horrible.
But that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Hello, Dansk. He speaks Danish a little bit?
Yeah, he's Danish. I don't speak. He
doesn't speak, okay.
Because I have an accident and I have
okay, sorry about that. Do you have any country you don't like?
No, we like everyone. All the countries are beautiful.
I think
that depends on stereotypes.
I don't like.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
A lot, and maybe
She's
Germany
utterly
is
gorgeous.
gray and full of gold and a little bit tough for me. People are so organized and okay, let them people be free and have consciousness.
Do you have any country you don't like?
Not yet.
Any country you don't like?
Doesn't like Russia.
Why?
Doesn't like.
Okay.
I don't have a country I dislike. Not true, I don't have a country.
Do you have any country you don't like?
I think that Turkey.
Why?
Because I'm not a racist, but all the ancient civilization belongs to Greece. Like population, I don't like.
I heard that about. I heard the Greeks don't like Turkish people.
No. I think all the countries have something different. No hate, just love.
I don't like Romania.
Yep.
Fuck man. Some of these Greek women are so naturally gorgeous.
Aggressive, no. Aggressive is correct.
The people?
It's translated. No, not the people.
Okay.
The
atmosphere.
nature.
The nature?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
Yeah.
Do you have any country you don't like?
I do.
Which
Turkey.
one? What about you?
All the countries have
Something special.
special, yes. Εξαξιδεύτηκε σε κάποια, δεν μπορείς να βρεις κάποια αρνητικό.
If you haven't traveled yet to this country, you can have an opinion, he says.
That's true, yeah. Why do you don't like Turkey?
Because of the people,
The people?
I guess, yeah. Their beliefs make them to be, I don't know.
Have you been to Turkey?
No.
Ah, I love Turkish people. I don't think that there's a country that I don't like. All the countries are...
Modern Greek.
Turkey, I have been there to Istanbul, and despite the fact that we have some issues of the political situation with our country, I had a very nice time there. It was perfect. They didn't treat me like you are from Greece. Oh, what are you doing about? As a nigger, I don't know.
They treated you as a friend in Turkey?
Yes, very polite.
Do you have any country you don't like? What about you? She likes everything. Shy.
I think that for someone to don't like some country, he must be gone there. I don't like England maybe. I don't like it very much. I have been in Manchester and I didn't like it. It was like a cold situation there. Here in Greece we are more warm as people and as a country, and the climate, the sun, so it was different.
What about you?
In my opinion, every country has something interesting about the culture. I would like to visit all the countries.
Do you have any country you don't like?
No, I haven't been in any country, so I don't know.
Fucking hell, man. Okay. Luxembourg, that's Germany, yeah? Manos.
Quality writing makes your schoolwork better and helps you stand out in the process.
Okay, this guy's definitely Greek. Manos. Shout out to him, brother. Now, okay, where can I put this? Now, I'm Australian. Now, I'm Australian, so I'll show you the only sort of I'll show you the only bit of Greece that I grew up on. Okay, I'm Australian. Okay, this dude. This is the only bit of Greek that I know growing up. Oh boy.
You ever do that to me again, and you're going to need a neck brace for real. I'm not a con man like you, understand?
my god! Oh my god! Look at my car! Look what you did to my car, mate!
Relax, it's just a tail light.
Relax. You relax, there. Relax. Mate, that's a 69 banging pacer. Do you understand? Huh? Is your head on too tight or what? You rammed me, mate. I saw the whole thing. Yeah, good. I've got a witness. Oh, here you go. My name's Steve. Yeah, can you tell them what you saw, please?
I saw a lunatic reversing without looking.
Sorry, what?
Let us get back in the car. I'll handle this. You've just hit a government car.
Did you say government car? Oh, my leg's sick. Oh, my leg's sick. Oh, I can't feel my leg's sick. Oh, Steve, I'm paralytic, Steve. Shut up. Get in the car. Listen. I don't think you're going to get away with this, okay? Because I've got your reg up.
Well, unless you want to be a complete loser around this, I suggest that you calm down. Get back from your rust bucket and get out of our way. Press it here.
What the hell are you doing? Oh, baby. Hey, give people some warning before you stick that face out in public. Do you know who I am? Mrs. Ronald McDonald? I'm the Minister for Employment, you little worm. Oh, really? Well, on behalf of myself and the other 799,000 unemployed in this country, you're doing a great fucking job. Nah.
Believe it or not, that's the only bit of Greek that I grew up on. So, then I won't mention his name, but then I lived with a Greek guy for a while actually. Fuck. So that's fuck. I lived the most boringest life I've ever seen. Anyway, I'll get some water, have another fag, and see what happens. Okay.